Welcome back to our channels, Warriors. We are still growing. If you haven't had every lieutenant for the California Department of Correction and Rehabilitation, smash that subscribe button. Go and have them smash it right now. First and foremost, let me give a shout out to all the members, shout out members of the website. By popular demand, you guys want me to verbally say every single name at the end of the video, so stay tuned for your well-deserved request and shout out at the end. And if you haven't already signed up for that membership, make sure you hit that link in the description below. You're definitely missing out. This episode right here, 92 murders. All right. I've given the COs, rank correctional officers, their fair share of advice through disrespect and brutal honesty for 3 years. Lieutenants, I kind of avoided you out of respect, mutual peer respect. But it's about time. This right here is the Lieutenants Academy, the real Lieutenants Academy. I promoted to the rank of lieutenant in the year 2017. Prior to that, I acted for a whole entire year. Probably don't consider that acting time, but I dealt with a lot of bullshit incidents during my acting time. Then promoted, hard bar, 2017. 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021. Damn, 2022. I was like fucking 6 years as a fucking lieutenant. What's up with happening? I would have good seniority number right now if I was at Donovan. Top 10 for sure. I don't think you guys understand the full gravity of your role, your position, and the current culture in CDCR. All right. I was a lieutenant at Donovan during the worst time ever. Marcus Pollard, Raquel Buckle, COVID, Kimberly Seibel, Connie Gibson. I believe firmly that we were spearheading at the time what the rest of the state was going to follow suit doing. Besides playing sports with inmates, we weren't doing that shit. We were doing every other weird shit besides that. Not locking up inmates, mixing inmates. We were spearheading that shit. I'm going to break it down to you. I don't know. You could possibly be a 6-year lieutenant, being in the department only 6 years and be a lieutenant. That's a high possibility. You can probably have 8 years and be a lieutenant. I mean, that's where we're at. I'm not clowning. I'm just keeping it real. It's kind of crazy how I'm talking to you guys like respectfully, because I don't know. That's something about the lieutenant rank. It's like, all right, I understand you made it to this point. Fucking we're grown-ups. Should be grown-ups. I understand there's a lot of fucking booger readers. Lionel Rodriguez, Victor Cortez. Anyways, 2 minutes in, that's the backstory. All right. What is your role? How do you save your job, your life, your officers' jobs, and your officers' lives? Period. But what about the inmates, Hector? It all follows suits. How do you save your job? Period. While being the middleman of the bullshit. Captains and above. Follow policy. Follow policy and procedure to the fucking T, number one. Number two, you're going to have to fight. Not physically, sometimes. You're going to have to push back against administration. What they're going to ask of you is directly to violate policy. That's what they're going to verbally ask of you. Damn, Hector, how do you know this? I just gave you the backstory. Okay. I can give you a lot of examples of when we were told, me specifically, to violate policy. Through different ways, through gaslighting, through talking shit. Oh, that lieutenant doesn't know his job. Oh, that lieutenant's afraid. Oh, that lieutenant's always locking dudes up. Like fucking just this typical CDCR toxic bullshit, right? Yesterday was the 92nd murder. You remember, this is not just COs. This is a Mexican Tijuana cop. This is a parole agent from Oakland, Bird. All these motherfuckers got. This is a fucking MCRP inmate out in Los Angeles County, fucking across the street from MacArthur Park. Motherfucking bodies are dropping on all sides. Civilians, law enforcement, and inmates. Lock the inmates up. The captains have a role. The captains have a job. They sit on classification committees. That is their job to decide. Somehow, some way, across the years, beginning in 2006, when I first started my career, the managers put themselves in a position to let you guys do all the dirty work and they can wash their hands fucking clean just so they can look good to their bosses, right? You got to bring that shit back. Bring it fucking back. Hold them accountable. Hold them accountable. Your wardens will ask you to do some fucking shady, janky, illegal shit. That's a fucking fact. We've seen it. The whole moral of the story is that when shit goes bad south, because it will, it's inevitable. It's inevitable. You should know prison, right? They're gonna blame you. They're gonna blame you. You do not want to be the one holding that hot potato. All right. You do not want to put your cops in harm's way, your sergeants, your officers. You don't want to be that incompetent buffoon. I'm gonna give you an example of how I fought back, right? I guess I shouldn't have to, but I don't know what the fuck. You guys sit in your chair. You guys hate me for speaking the truth, for trying to save you. I don't know. Do you think I'm making you guys look fucking stupid? Yeah, Hector, no, you assholes. Get your shit together, period. I'm gonna give you a fucking example. Covello, Patrick Covello, he has since retired. He's about fucking 5'2", big ass ears. This fucking idiot was the acting warden at Donovan. Joseph Stewart fucking came out of CSP SAC headquarters. This fucking idiot was he. We had an acting warden, Covello, acting chief deputy warden, Joseph Stewart. This was during 2019-ish, 2018, 2019, when the non-designated first started to come to fruitation, mixing motherfuckers that shouldn't be mixed. Because they're going to burn you. That's why. Hector, why shouldn't we mix GPs and SNYs? Who cares? They're just inmates. Yeah, until they burn you, till you end up in the court of law, till you get fired. You motherfuckers are afraid of getting fired for talking to me. You're going to get fired for fucking listening to your captain, period. Pick one. Pick one. One's going to help you, one's going to hurt you. I was not working ADSEG lieutenant, but I was always hearing on the radio, Central Control, be advised, staff assault, housing unit 6, that's ADSEG. Central Control, be advised, inmate resisting staff, housing unit 6, all day long, especially on committee day, Thursdays, fucking what the hell, telling the officers, hey, what's fucking happening over there? What the hell, this shit went off the hook or what? Oh, LT, the warden is telling us during committee, an inmate's SNY, that we have to drag him, escort him to A-Yard, which is GP, from the committee room. I said, oh, hell no. Time out, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're going to get in trouble, dude. You're going to get in fucking trouble. Oh, I know, this and that. Fuck, he's a warden. Fuck, I don't give a fuck who he is. Fucking. So I always had that in my head. That's what the warden's doing. Telling the officers, do not do that. And guess what? He would put those under... Warden Covello was giving officers a direct verbal order to drag the inmate, because of course he's going to resist. He ain't trying to go to GP and get killed. From the committee room to A-Yard, which is far as fuck. Anybody knows the layout of Donovan. And when the inmate would, of course, resist or assault staff, they would dump him per policy and procedure. And then that warden would put everybody under investigation for doing exactly what he told them to do. That's fucking 8 minutes in. That's a double backstory. One day, I get assigned as ADSEG lieutenant on committee day. There's two ADSEG lockup units, Building 6 and Building 7. The lieutenant's office was in Building 7. The sergeant's office and the committee was always held next door in Building 6. I was posted, west coasting, minding my own fucking business. That's a good strategy too. Avoid the bullshit at all costs. My good friend calls me. I don't want to say his name. He's a good friend. Oh, was a good partner. I don't know where the dude went. Ames, OIA, I don't know where the dude went. He was ISU for a little bit. He was doing acting captain. He calls me on the phone. Hey, Farrell, come over next door. I'm like, all right, fucking go over, walk over. The time is approximately maybe 9 a.m., 9:30. The committee had already just started. Go in the office. What's up, Cap? Hey, they're about to do one of those direct admits. I looked at him like, why would you call me over here for that? Right? Why would you have me physically fucking present when they're about to illegally drag a motherfucker from the committee room? Like, thanks. Good looking out, dude. So all of a sudden I hear, I don't look, right? I ain't trying to look. I'm not trying to write a report. I ain't trying to get involved. I don't see nothing. I don't hear nothing. But I hear something. I hear, no. No, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. No, I don't want to go. No. Then I don't hear an alarm. And then the door shuts in the rotunda, the outside door. And I'm like, well, that was good. Fucking, hey, man, God motherfucker got out of here without an incident, right? Because as lieutenants, we don't really want incidents, even though you're going to get them no matter what. Fucking 3 minutes later, CO comes in, walks up to me, ALT, we have to write reports. We used force. First thing I think is like, okay, good. The dude's admitting to using force. There's cameras everywhere. Let's write the reports. It's an incident. But then the cops start panicking, especially one of the good cops that got redirected from fucking Bravo Gym observation down there into that fucking shit mess. They're like, dude, we're going to get fired, Lieutenant. We're fucked, man. This is some bullshit. I said, don't even trip, man. You're fucking playing with you're playing with a genius over here, man. Don't even trip. Which one of you guys were in the fucking committee room when you got the direct order from the warden? I forgot who it was. Raised his hand. All right, cool. Check this out, man. Verbally, this is what I'm telling him. I'm going to ask you a series of questions on SOMS. I don't know if it was SOMS or ERMS because the incident reports had not went over to SOMS yet. It was still on DERS, something incident report tracking, whatever the fuck. I said, I'm going to ask you a series of clarification questions via the computer, or via the 832C or whatever, C2. And you're going to answer them. You got me? Yeah, I got you, LT. Cool. First question that I asked him, on paper, documented. Were you present during the institutional committee for inmate Ramirez? Yes. Were you instructed to escort inmate Ramirez from the classification room directly to A-Yard? Yes. Who instructed you to escort inmate Ramirez from the classification room to A-Yard? Warden Covello. And last question. Did you feel that you would be refusing a direct order had you not escorted inmate Ramirez from the classification room to A-Yard? Yes. He's like, yes. Yes, LT, he's the warden. I said, whoa, calm down, bro. Calm down. Answer that in the report, man. It's all good. We got this fool dead to rights. Some paper document. Guess what? That fucking incident report miraculously did not get forwarded up for investigation. It cleared. Open and closed shit case up in the IERC, Institutional Executive Review Committee, Use of Force Committee. It cleared, right? Of course, the warden's going to clear himself. It's corruption. Damn, Hector, you had nuts like that? Dude, I've been done having fucking nuts, man. When I was born, the doctor brought in a wheelbarrow. He said, I don't know who this kid is, but he's going to grow up to be a fucking somebody one day. All right, I got to toot my own horn for doing great things in life. God blessed me yesterday. I can't tell you guys how he blessed me, but he fucking blessed me. That's a fact. Of course, you had a fucking AW at the time sucking the warden's dick. You had a captain at the time sucking the warden's dick. Of course, the chief was sucking the warden's dick. Why would you do that? Lieutenant, why did you do that? Why did I do what? Why did you ask those clarification questions? What do you think I did? All right. They wrote me up. Letter of instruction, LOI. Why did they write me up? They alleged that my incident packet was turned in late. It was actually not turned in late. I didn't fucking fight it. I didn't care. I said, fuck it. If I take the LOI for that, who gives a fuck? I'll take one for the team. I'll always take one for the team. That's the type of dude I am. Straight fucking leader. Army infantry. Thank you. No thanks to me. Thanks to all my former leaders that were killed in Iraq. That's a fact in action. Gave me an LOI. But that is what you have to do you should have been doing it years ago. But that is what you have to do, man. You have to find your nuts. You're not even going to get in trouble. What's an LOI? Who gives a fuck? At this point, who gives a fuck? You need to fucking fight the grain. They're asking you to do illegal, immoral shit, unethical. You have to fight the grain. You're going to see all these murders. They're all tied to a lot of lieutenants that did not lock up inmates. Or maybe they did, and maybe the captain kicked them out. Then let it fall on the fucking captain. When the lawsuits hit, they're coming. They are coming, dude. You guys cannot be that fucking stupid, dumb, blind, and naive. They are coming. No disrespect to the blind people. You hear what I'm saying? You have to fucking do your job. You have to do what's right. You're a lieutenant. You have officers underneath you, sergeants underneath you, inmates underneath you, free staff underneath you. Your fucking decision or indecision has the potential to get somebody killed. That's a fucking fact. With that, this episode was sponsored by the following members. 213 to 209. No, Despensa. Fuck. I'm a little rusty, guys. Hold on. This episode was sponsored by the following members. 213 to 909. 35 years ago. Third Watch Desert Warrior. 602 Warrior. A. Carmona 3. Acuna 760. A. Gomez. Aiden. Alcosa, Alexis, Alex Payne, Alex the 119, all praise to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. All fun and games till I get stabbed. Alma, Alomac, AIM 93, Angel to You, Anthony Kidd, AR 143, Arnold, Arkeef, Atolbo, Atlabos, Atreyu Aintrax, Autism 5150, A Verdugo, A Wallach Monty, Azteca 559, Bella 951X, Beeman 454, Benz 1972, Bedham, Bell 559, Big Snoop, Big D, Big Willie, BK Chavez, Black 707, Brian G, B-San 09. Can I get a partial? Sure, I guess. Candice 2000, Cardenas, Carmine the Pitbull, Carnalito, Casa, Cell Extractees, Certs 1, Chandler, Change 1, Chano, Chet Charon, Chevelle 66, Chino, Chris Mosqueda, Cindy, Cody, Coral Fantasy, Crazy Psycho Chick, Dan Can, Daniel 87, Darla, Daryl X, 2X, Dars Boy 91, Dave SSP, David, D-Boy, D Holguin, Dylan, Denise, Donk, don't look at me. Don't look at me, little puppet. Don't look at me, little puppet. Damn, Hector, you have all the action figurines. Yeah, I was built for this shit. Dornellis, Doug Bucciman, Doughboy 13, Dr. Dre Day, Duran, Earth Blood Operator, Eddie G, Ed Gog, E. Gomez, El Gato Loco, El John Wick, El Javi, El Tiburon 14. I have heartburn, Despensa, and erectile dysfunction. El Tiburon 1408, Eric, E. Souza, Flores, Frosted Frakes, fuck around and find out. 78, fuck the Watch Mafia, fuck your 602. G-Ride, Garzilla, Geo, GGH93, Ghost Aid, GG, that's me. Glock 19, Glow with the Truth, Gnome, Gooberman 4, Greasy, Grimy Skrilla, Grimy, Haul Ass, Heem Body, Helen, Henro El Cazador. Hugo, if you don't pass, you're gonna get gassed. I'm up, they see me, I'm down. Iramos, I want to see the sergeant. Jabs, Jaguar, James Chris, J Castro, JCT, JG, JG, J Gomez, JJGVT, Jinley, oh, motherfucking J's. Joe 24, John Wilkes Trick Shot, George F. Giovanni, Jovi, Junior 1991, Junior Lee, Kevin Feely, KK Coombs, KK Kutta, K Money, K Kevin D. Scott, La Primera Playa General Risk 209, that's right, La Reina, Lately, Led Better Mafia 12. Let me get some beans, porfas. That's right. LG Mendoza, Lil Bud, Little Johnny, Lugo, Luke. Ma'am, please, if your balls. Ma'am, please lift your balls. Ma'am, please lift your balls. Madam, Maladjusted, Malsby, Manny Fell, Manny Fresh, Martinez Cool Girl, Maximo, Maximus, MD Mom, Mercenary Mindset, M Fern 1974, Mikey 247, Mr. 760, Mushroom 78, M12, Nadine A16, Nando 900. Neighborhood Watch, Newscomb is a bitch. Nico Fur, Graham, BOP. No disrespect, Sergeant, just sign my logbook and get the fuck out. Officer Valencia, Old Rook, Old motherfucking Jones. Open up my cell. I don't know how you guys do it. OTF, Pelon 1205, Pete Torres, Pompero, Pool Noodle for a Baton 314, Port City Berto, Program Time, Put Me Out 6 Self, Raider 62, Rams Country, Randy 13, Reed, Relentless One, Retired Red Wings 2022, Arfeek, Riva Carlos, Robbie Witt, Rolex, Rookie 66, Rosqueta, 61 Nano, Super Flagship, Sabo Joe 83, Salban 209, Self 333, Salinero 831, Self-Made Music, what's up with Hantin, Shadow, Sick Call Sapper, Sola Sun, Sparky Max, Steezy G, Steven, Sticks, Stone 88, Some Young Guy, Sweet Katie, Tack Boots 72, Take It Back Now. That Marine Guy 96, the one and only Gaxiola. The sick one, the big dog, the real McCoy, not the fake McCoy. TikTok Narcissist Slayer. Tick Busek, T Moreno, Tony, Tooth Girl, Truth Seeker, Tunabachi, TYC, Tyrone Bigums, Valley Convicted, Weed X, Wendy, Wet Liga, Wet Like Agua. Not Wet Liga, more like Wet Like Agua. When do I get time on the books? Every first of the month. Will White, yes, sir. You're up for a hold. Zach M, Zeus, Z Gomez, and Zit Trex. That's fucking 20 minutes of knowledge, man. God bless you guys. I love you. If you haven't already signed up for that website, make sure you hit the link in the description below. You're definitely missing out. Keep pushing forward.